guys! Hi there! We are here today because we decided to film a video.
An interesting one, we think.
Yes, about makeup products that Jessica and I disagree on.
That we disagree on. That we're just like, she loves it, I hate it. I love it, she hates it.
Yeah. We figure that we have a lot of similar tastes. However, there are a lot of things that we just don't agree on. And we wanted to show you guys. Just because we're twins doesn't mean we agree on everything and we like all the same things.
Word.
So, these are products that we disagree on. Yeah. Okay. Gonna jump in with a primer.
A primer. Ooh, I have this one too. I grabbed it.
Being the Cover FX Mattifying Primer. This for a long time was my holy grail primer. I did meet the Becca primer and fell in love with the Becca primer. However, I love this primer. This is a really great primer to me for oily skin. Very nice. And this little tube right here is like 16 bucks. The big one's like 32, but this is like 16 bucks, so not bad.
This does not keep me matte. I bought this because of her recommendation.
Oh.
And it doesn't keep me matte. I had already been using my holy grail, which is the Rimmel Stay Matte Primer, which
Her love.
Girl. I love that. This, it doesn't, no. It's not even worth buying the little sampley guy. No.
I
don't like it. Okay, then let's keep going with like facey products.
Yep.
The Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer.
Meh.
I find this stuff to be heaven. I love my Urban Decay Naked Skin. This is my absolute, like, it's recently been, like, it's been a little bit dethroned by the Kat Von D Lock It Cream Concealer, but I always come back to it, you know? I love this concealer. It was the first high-end concealer I ever really tried, and it did not disappoint me. I love it so much.
My opinion of this concealer is just meh. Meh. Nothing special there.
It's special. Trust
not.
me. Alright, what's next, dog?
On to concealer. Jessica, I think, has the same meh opinion, but I am obsessed with this shit. This is my second or third tube, and I already have a new tube purchased, and that would be the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. And I have NC25. I love this stuff. This is an amazing concealer. It's just like brightening enough that it's not crazy, and it doesn't crease, and it doesn't do all those things, and this bitch. I love this stuff. She's stupid.
Meh. I don't see what the fuss is about. Yeah, sure, it's full coverage. Yeah, sure, like, whatever. But, like, the packaging is shit, honestly. No, I would not spend my money on it.
Give it back.
No interest.
Give it back.
Didn't even look that great when I tried it.
Give it back. She's stupid.
Okay. Let's see. Let's talk about this guy. She has this in the shade Auburn, and I have it in the shade Soft Brown. This is the Maybelline Brow Drama Pro Palette. I have hated this thing from the first time I used it. I didn't find that the highlighting shade right there was very pigmented. The brown, like, pomade in here was kind of like eh, and the powder was kind of eh, not pigmented, didn't look good in my brows, did not like it whatsoever. This was kind of a waste of like 11 bucks.
I love this. I think it is an amazing drugstore product. Yes, I have it in Auburn, so maybe that's a bit why I like it, because it is like a decent Auburn shade. It's not like crazy red. But I loved the highlighting shade in the Auburn palette. The powder works really well to set the brows down after you use the pomade. Pomade helps you shape really well. I think this is a great product. I love it.
I never touch it.
That's stupid. Another eyebrow product that we have a differing opinion on is the Benefit Gimme Brow. This is a little sampley guy that we got like a 100-point perk at Sephora. I love this stuff. This stuff works so well to basically like set your brows in place. They don't go anywhere. It's awesome. It's such a good product. And I've used it on its own, and it fills in my brows enough that I'm comfortable with just using this. I love it.
This is messy. I use this sometimes to kind of like set my brows, but I will never use it on its own. I tried it on its own and it just got everywhere. It's messy. I don't think it's very good for like use on its own. I will never purchase the full size. Once I run out of this, I won't look back. I don't, like, I'm going to use it, but I could live without it.
User error.
Let's stick with brow products.
Okay.
This actually, Sarah gave me hers because I super loved this for so long, and I just started using it again today because I've run out of all of my favorite fucking brow products. I don't know what the hell happened, but like the
Days
universe
gone.
said, screw you, you don't get any of your favorite brow products. So I actually pulled this one out, which used to be my absolute favorite. This is the Milani Easy Brow. I was reminded of why I like it so much. I really do like it. It's a little more difficult to use because like the tip is a little more like chubby than you would think.
Chubby.
But I don't mind it, and I really love the color. This is in taupe. Is it just taupe? I thought it was
like-
natural taupe.
There
It has
you go.
it has a different name than just taupe.
Yeah.
But I really do like this. This is a good drugstore.
I don't
Brow
like
product.
it. I don't like it. It made my eyebrows look very heavy. It's too fat. It's just not good.
Why are you body shaming it?
Okay, let's talk about a eye primer product.
I don't have this one because I gave it to her.
So this one's Jessica's. This is a little baby. Yes, I've kind of strayed away from eye primers because I bring my foundation and my concealer onto my eyes now. And that seems to work really well. But when I was using this, the Benefit Air Patrol, I actually really did like this. I thought it was a great primer.
Garbage.
I would use it the way I would use any other primer, which is along with my just along with my MAC Painterly Paint Pot. And I loved it. I thought it worked really, really, really well. And yeah, no issues.
Garbage.
You're stupid.
That's it. Okay, let's
Her
go.
opinions are garbage.
You're garbage. Let's see, what's next? Oh, I saw these in her basket and I had to grab them out. These are the Amore matte lip creams from Milani. I effing hate these. God, I hate them so bad.
Why?
They're messy. They're really thin formula. It's very hard to get a nice, crisp, clean line. And maybe that's my fault because I use the bold colors, but I don't like them. They dry my lips out like crazy. And I actually was supposed to give these to her just because she bought them. She found them and she bought them for me. She's like, I'm so excited. I got you these. And I hated them, so I was supposed to give them back to her so that she could return them. But I feel like anytime I tried, she'd just leave them at my house.
I think she tried like twice and I forgot them.
She kept forgetting them, so like what am I supposed to do? So they're just sitting in my drawer, unused, and absolutely loathed.
Okay, so we did a review on these, to which we both talked an incredible amount of shit about these. I have discovered that I actually do like these, and it's the way that you use them. Put them over a lip liner, or apply a little bit of chapstick to your lips beforehand. They're not going to dry out, and they're not going to get crusty and flaky. They're actually going to look really pretty. So now, I like these. I like these quite a bit, and I will continue using them. I take back any negative statements I said about you babies. I'm sorry.
She's so weird.
You're weird. All right, foundation stuff.
Ooh!
Ooh, I have this, which is the NARS Matte Velvet Matte Skin Tint.
We did
Right
a review
here.
on that.
We did. I love it. I absolutely love this. It's a decent coverage. It's not super, super heavy, and it's matte, and it looks really nice on the skin. That's how I feel about it. Jessica might not feel the same way, but that's just because Jessica's Jessica, and there's nothing we can do about that. You know what I mean? Wasn't even done talking, but that's fine.
That's fine. She's done now. I hate this because it's, it's not good. It doesn't have great coverage. I feel like it wears down. It gets very patchy very quickly. It did not keep me matte. Even when I used my matte primers, it wore down really badly on my nose and on my chin, and it just looked like garbage after like 2-3 hours of wear. No thank you. Not worth the $40 or however many millions NARS is charging for it.
That's because you pick your nose so much. That's why it wore down. Just saying.
Your
Your turn, bro.
My turn. Okay, this one's probably she gonna smack me for it.
Yeah,
but
probably.
this is a Morphe palette. It's not just any Morphe palette. This is the 35O palette.
Mm-hmm.
This is like Sarah's freaking boo thing.
Yep.
It's beautiful. It absolutely is. I don't see what the fuss is about. Honestly, like, I get that when Jaclyn Hill says a product's good, it pretty much,
Sells out.
you can't keep it on the shelves. However, I got this one after I got my 35K, which I hated, and then now I'm obsessed with. I absolutely love that freaking palette. And when I got this guy, I was expecting to be completely blown away, and I'm not. I could give or take this palette. I don't really care. It's a nice palette, but it's not that great. It's not that great.
So vicious.
Like, anybody who's setting a timer on their phone to, make sure they're on the Morphe website the minute it comes back in stock, why? It's not really that great. It's okay.
All right, now that she's done spewing a bunch of BS about this palette,
Don't mind her phone.
Yeah, it's okay.
She gets a lot of texts.
I do. Send that bitch a text.
Bitch love text.
Alright, so the 35O for me is absolutely stunning. This is one of my go-to constant use palettes. I can't not use this palette. I love this palette. Even if I'm just jumping in to get like one of these orange shades for my crease. So they came out with the 35O matte and the 35O shimmer, and I love it. I love all three of them. 35O though, however, is my go-to, especially if I'm traveling or something along those lines. I love this palette. It's just a great palette in general. It really is, and it's gorgeous. Beautiful colors. What is wrong with her?
Meh.
I have one more foundation product that I had a sample of from Sephora, and yeah, no, Jessica didn't like it. I liked it. I told her she should try it. I got a sample of this from Sephora. I loved it. Told Jessica she had to try it. Jessica was like, me, you know, in the way Jessica talks. And it is the Cover FX Total Coverage Cream Foundation. Right here, just a cream compact. And this foundation is pretty full coverage. It stays really well on my skin. I like it. I like it a lot. It was kind of pricey. I think it was like $32 or something like that, or $38. But it's a really nice foundation. It's a really nice full cover foundation. I like it.
Never in the history of my makeup obsessed life, which has not been that long, but probably about 3 to 4 years now, have I ever found a more cakey, more settles into your fine lines, more makes you look like you are 15 years older foundation than this. I tried it twice with different primers, and no, it's just this guy. It's too thick. It's too cakey.
Maybe it's your face.
It's bad. It settled so much into my fine lines, like within seconds of putting it on. I was like, oh, this garbage. Because sometimes my full coverage foundations, like the Urban Decay All Nighter foundation, will settle into my lines by the end of the day. This did instantly, and I was like, oh, no, F this.
Maybe it's just your face. Your face is the problem, not the product.
Dumb.
What you got now?
All right, and this is the last one, I think, for
Yes.
both of us. This is the Jeffree Star Beauty Killer palette. When I first got this palette, I like died over it because
pooped her pants.
these shadows were absolutely amazing. And I will say that I did get it during the initial launch. So I did get one of the first ones that they were putting out, basically like for everybody, for the public to get, not just, you know, like the bigger gurus who were getting everything ahead of time, but I did get it during the initial launch, and I love it. I think it's great. I think it's an absolutely beautiful palette. It's one of my favorites, honestly. I have to be honest, it's one of my favorites.
I ordered it probably about 2 weeks after Jessica got hers, maybe a week and a half or so, not that much longer. And yeah, I'm not a huge fan. I'm not at all. There's only really 3 shades in this palette that I even like. I like Courtney for the crease, I like Confession, and I like China White. The matte shades, the 2 matte shades right there, are really nice, really pigmented, beautiful shades. Confession is a beautiful, like, you know, burnt red shade, but it still needs to be built up, like, really heavily. It doesn't foil well, and for me, being someone that foils my eyeshadows, it just doesn't foil well enough for me, or where I would think it would foil. And yeah, I'm just not really thrilled about the $45 I spent on this at all. At all. I barely ever touch it, ever. It just sits there on my vanity looking at me with its stupid not face, because it doesn't have a face.
It certainly doesn't.
No.
No.
So that's it. Those are the
That's
products
it.
we
Those
disagree
are
on.
Products we disagree on. I don't know if it was helpful. Probably not.
Probably not, because you're probably like, but wait, I wanted to try that. But if Sarah loves it and Jess hates it, yeah, I know, we're useless.
We're useless people, but we thought it might be interesting.
Yeah.
To show we don't always agree.
Correct.
We don't always.
Just because we're twins doesn't mean we have to love everything the same.
Right.
So, if you guys enjoyed this video,
Please give it a thumbs up.
click that subscribe button down below. Click if you haven't done so already. And we will see you guys very, very soon.
Very, very soon.
In our next video.
In the next video, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.